Good morning. Here is the news update at 10 on WAVE 91.7 FM Port Harcourt. I am Adekunle Adejumo. The African Democratic Congress will today commence the process of selecting its presidential candidate for the 2027 general election, with party members across the 36 states and the Federal Capital Territory expected to participate in the exercise. Barring any last-minute changes, the party has opted for the direct primary mode after three aspirants, former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, ex-Minister of Transportation Rotimi Amechi, and former banker Mohammed Ayanatuddin, and reportedly declined calls to step down for a consensus candidate. Although the ADC initially considered adopting an affirmation process similar to that used by the Nigerian Democratic Congress, party leaders maintain that the direct primary option fully aligns with the provisions of the Electoral Act 2026. The Nigerian Center for Disease Control and Prevention, NCDC, has placed the country on heightened Ebola alert, warning that Nigeria faces a high rate of Ebola virus disease EVD importation amid worsening outbreak in the Democratic Republic of Congo and Uganda. Director General of NCDC, Dr. Jide Idris, disclosed this in an emergency preparedness update issued over the weekend, revealing that although Nigeria had not recorded any confirmed Ebola case linked to the ongoing regional outbreak, authorities had activated nationwide surveillance and response mechanisms to prevent a possible outbreak. The update followed increasing cases in the Democratic Republic of Congo and Uganda and the World Health Organization's declaration of a public health emergency of international concern. Nigerian military, codenamed Operation Hardin Kai, has urged residents of the Northeast to remain vigilant as Muslims prepare for the 2026 Eid al-Kabir celebrations, assuring that adequate security measures have been put in place to ensure a peaceful festivity. The media information officer for the Headquarters Joint Task Force Northeast Operation Hardin Kai, Lieutenant Colonel Sani Uba, disclosed this in a statement issued on Monday. The statement extended warm felicitation to all Muslim faithfuls ahead of the Salah celebration scheduled for Wednesday, 28, 2026. The theater command said it has made comprehensive security arrangements well ahead of the celebrations to ensure a safe and secure environment for all. On the foreign scene, U.S. President Donald Trump says he has instructed negotiators not to rush into a deal with Iran after earlier suggesting an agreement was close. The deal under discussion reportedly involves a 60-day ceasefire and reopening of the Strait of Hormuz and a plan to further negotiations over Iran's nuclear program. In a social media post, Trump said constructive talks were proceeding, but both sides must take their time and get it right. And that's the news update at 10, as compiled by Ayo Odungweru. For reports and inquiries, send a text or call our newsroom line 0911 347 5147. You can also listen to us on WAVE91.7FM. For pictures and stories on the news, follow us on Facebook and X at 917 WAVE FM and at WAVE917FM on Instagram and Threads. Remember, Nigeria is our only country. We should join hands to make it great. I am Adekunle Adejumo. Good morning and thank you for listening. Up next is a message from Glorious Covenant.